Hello, Libra. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day so far. Well, night. It's Tuesday night, and I know it's late, but I needed to get on here, Mr. Libra, Mrs. Libras, to see what's going on in your energy. Okay. So, if you haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will demonstrate for you in a minute. I embody my spirits. They're always with me. I speak through my spirits, through my pendulum here, okay? Yes or no, or whatever questions I want, I channel in on them. But yes, I embody them. I can speak to them at all times. I'm very gifted like that. So I will give you a demonstration of my telekinesis. I won't ring the bell. I won't move the bell, but I will move the clapper just with my mind. They say that telekinesis doesn't exist, but that's not true. And I can't wait to prove it to the world. But yes, this does exist. So I will be going on live, so please don't forget to put your notification bell to all so you don't miss the reading. My spirits are going to be answering any and all questions to any to live viewers. Okay, so don't forget to put me on all, subscribe. All right, and I can also move it with the energy of my hands. Okay, the energy of my hands moves whatever I have in my hands or whatever. All right. All right. All right. Let's get the party started and let's see what spirit is trying to tell you right now. All right. Again, my spirits will pick out the first several cards from this deck they wanted to pick out from. It's called Hearts Hidden Secrets. Let's see what's going on in your energy. Okay, so we're all on different timelines, Libra, and we all live different lives, of course. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. Okay, I do private readings. My information is down below. All right, let's go. Let's see what spirit has in store or what is going on in your current energy. Okay. Again, this can be the past, present, or future. Take it where it resonates. All right. All right. So they're going to pick out the first several, and then let's take it from there. This is what crowns you. What crowns Libra right now, Spirit? What is crowning Libra? Okay. So open heart. Right now, you have an open heart. You're receptive, empathy, you're vulnerable. All right. Maybe for some of you, you're single, you're ready, you have an open heart, you're ready to, receive love. Okay. Maybe you have empathy for somebody. Maybe you have your eye on somebody right now. Maybe you're vulnerable to this person. But for some of you, if you're not single, you're vulnerable to this person. You have empathy for them. If you're single, then you have an open heart and you're ready. For some of you, you're probably just healing from a relationship. All right. This is what your third eye is telling you is loyalty. All right. Well, so the sign before you got the same thing, Aries. So you might be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Okay, but this is trusting. This is a lab. For some of you, you have dogs that look like this, a lab, a chocolate lab. All right, but this is believing, reliability, trusting. So this is you being vulnerable, trusting somebody, having an open heart, being loyal to them. They're loyal to you. You trust them. They trust you. Something like that. Okay. Throat chakra for Libra. What are they saying? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with fire signs, right? Conflicted. Some of you are, this is your communication, all right? Some of you are conflicted. You're trying to make a decision. Some of you are running hot and cold, all right? Multiple choices, all right? Some of you have multiple choices. For some of you, it's a hot and cold relationship here. Maybe you're deciding. You're trying to make a decision on someone. Okay, it can be something or someone, but I feel like it's someone. Like you have to make a decision on someone. Like you want to be loyal. Maybe you have an option, but you want to be loyal to this person. So you're conflicted about this. For some of you, you drink. You could. I just heard Manhattan. So some of you can be living in the tri-state area, Manhattan. Maybe you drink Manhattans or something like that. All right. Something with grenadine in it. I don't know, whatever that meant, but something with grenadine in it. Somebody drinks that. Maybe you or the person that you're dealing with. Okay. But here in your heart chakra, you have sorrow. All right. For some of you, you're grieving, maybe depressed. Maybe for some of you, you lost a loved one. Okay. You have sorrow in your heart. This can be that, you're conflicted, you have grief, you're depressed for some of you. Maybe because you have to decide on trusting this person or not, or maybe this person had multiple choices or made you a third party, and you're depressed about that. This can be you or them, so take it where it resonates. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. Maybe you got sidetracked or they got sidetracked. Maybe they changed their mind or you changed their mind about something. But somebody got distracted here. For some of you, you live by the beach or you're going to the beach, or you live by a river or a beach, or they live by a river or a beach. Your sacred chakra right now, your love, your self gratification. You feel forgiveness, sorry. Somebody is apologetic. This can be you or them. Okay, somebody feels very apologetic here. They're depressed. They're sorrow here. They're sorry about something though. Somebody's very sorry about something. You or them. Okay. Sorry. They want to return. They want forgiveness about something. Somebody here wants forgiveness about something. They're apologizing. This can be you or them that wants to return, wants forgiveness. They're depressed. They feel lost. They're grieving. Okay. What grounds Libra here? What grounds them? What grounds Libra here? What grounds Libra here? Okay, this is what grounds you. A second chance. Look, I can't make this up, guys. They want a second chance. They want to make an amends. They want to return. They're sorry. They want forgiveness. They're depressed. Look, this is what grounds you. They took a risk with something. They took a risk. Maybe they took a risk with somebody. They took a chance. They gambled maybe on something here, but they want to make amends. But there's an opportunity here for a second chance, reconciliation, making amends. All right. They're sorry. They want to return. They want to apologize. So take it where it resonates, guys. Somebody here is very very sorry for what they did, and they want a second chance, and they want to reconciliate with you. They're very sorry. They're depressed. They're in depression mode. They got sidetracked with something here. They got distracted or sidetracked with something. All right. And it could have been because they had multiple choices. All right. What you don't see under the deck is karma. All right, karma. Cause and effect, consequences for what happened is karma, what you don't see. So somebody's receiving their karma. All right. You might not see this right now, but they're receiving their karma. This can be you or them. There's consequences to every action. There's a reaction to every cause. There's an effect. All right, that's what happened here. Karma. Yeah, there was obscurities here, secrets, mysteries. There was something that somebody was concealing, maybe here. Maybe with your twin flame. Maybe you're drained. For some of you, you maybe go on a long journey, or this happened far away, or something like that. But yeah, balance is needed. For some of you, you just want peace and balance. You're vulnerable right now. You just want peace and balance. What's for Libras? What's this open heart, empathy? King of Swords. Is that upright? Okay, so upright. So they want, clarity. This is you having clarity. There's no gender in tarot, so this can be women, a man. But this is clarity. Somebody speaking their truth. They're honest, truthful, disciplined. It's going to be a police officer, somebody in authority, speaking their truth. Head over heart, head over heart. So they're speaking their truth. They're vulnerable. They're being clear about what they want. Judgment. Look at that. Judgment. This person's under judgment. Karma. Consequences. This is a new phase. Reckoning and awakening of some sort. Redemption. Forgiveness. Mercy. This person, I'm telling you, somebody wants mercy here. Somebody wants forgiveness. They want to be loyal to someone. Somebody wants this loyalty back, or somebody wants to be loyal. They want you to believe in them or trust them, they rely on them. Wow. Somebody's speaking their truth though here. Somebody's definitely speaking their truth, or they're getting their karma. This is definitely, look at that toxicity. All right, toxicity. The devil. The devil. October 15th is here. October 20th is here. September 25th, I'm getting as well, is here. But yeah, somebody's going through bad karma here. I can tell you that much. Whatever toxicity, it's, somebody's going through their karma because of it now. It could have been, toxicity to, anything. Somebody walked away from this or is going to walk away. But, somebody's conflicted because of this devil right here. So this person could have had some kind of, they got sidetracked. It could have been sexual. It could have been drugs. It can be anything, whatever toxicities, obsession of some sort, destructive behavior. It's going to be temptation of sexuality is here. Maybe somebody got distracted, and that's why this person is depressed. But there's karma because of this. Judgment is coming about, and somebody's speaking the truth because of it. What's this sorrow, loss, and grief? And it's because of this devil. It's because of this devil. Yeah, somebody can't sleep now. 9 of Swords, and then Knight of Swords. So yeah, somebody has anxiety, can't sleep at night, depression. So this is a confirmation. Depression. Right on top of one another, okay, in your heart chakra. So somebody definitely here is up at night, has anxiety, is depressed, okay, is having nightmares, feeling, in despair, traumatized, and somebody's coming at you that was that this person who was distracted, coming at you, driven to succeed, and their beliefs, defending their beliefs. This can be you defending your beliefs, or they're defending their beliefs. Action orientated, ambitious, coming at you, trying to, change your mind, telling you that they got sidetracked. And this can be you being, depressed about it. They're depressed about it. They can't sleep at night. Coming at you, trying to, change your mind and fast thinking. But you see clear. You see clear about this. I feel like, for some of you, you trusted this person and they messed up. Yeah, there was mystery. The moon, there was mystery. There was some kind of, fear, anxiety here. This is illusion. This can be intuition as well. But right above that is apology. Look at that. Forgiveness, return, sorry. So somebody was keeping something from somebody here, and now somebody was keeping something, and now they're apologetic. That person is very sorry about it. And now they're coming through, trying to defend their beliefs and everything to the person who, can't sleep or who's depressed. Okay, there was definitely toxicity. Yeah, somebody's holding something back here. It could have been money, all right, an opportunity, feelings. But there was some kind of mystery here, an illusion with money, though. Somebody took a chance. And it could have been, that's why they're asking for forgiveness. It's going to be with money, or it could have been with lust or something like that, a third party. But somebody definitely here messed up, and with an opportunity, maybe somebody held something back, an opportunity, or somebody held an emotion back, or there was some kind of mystery where somebody got sidetracked and held something back here. And now they're depressed, or you're depressed about this. Somebody can't sleep at night about this. Okay? Wow. Just what is this? What are you trying to tell me with all this? Somebody can be controlling as well. A breadcrumber. I feel like somebody's holding some kind of secrets back as well. And somebody's trying to, reconciliate here with somebody. And somebody's holding their feelings back about it. There were some kind of mystery with this. What is this? King of Swords with the open heart and judgment. What is this? This is King of Swords. Good fortune in November. So something's about to come to you in November. A good fortune is about to come in November. Okay, so trust and believe in that. So look at this: heart, love, deep affection, and caring. I feel like somebody's gonna come through in November. I feel like I just heard to heal your broken heart or something like that. Cain. So Cain, pay attention to your health, they're saying. And then here we have scissors. Okay. Disappointment in some affair. Disappointment in some affair. Right above that is the Knight of Swords, and then distracted. So yeah, this is definitely somebody coming through that you're disappointed about, that something that happened here, you're depressed about, something that somebody did here. It could have been family affairs. Look, seahorse. This came, under moon. So this can be your family who hid something from you. This can be family that hid something from you. And they want your forgiveness because of it. Some kind of family matters that happened here. Something disappointing that happened with your family. And they're saying to pay attention to your health, as far as the sorrow, to your heart, to your depression, your grief, and you can't sleep, and this insomnia that you have. They're saying to pay attention to that. People do die of a broken heart. So just be mindful of that. They're saying to please be mindful. Pay attention to this. Something to do with somebody's sleep. Maybe for somebody that has apnea. Yeah, chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Someone new is entering your life. And right above that is making amends, opportunity, second chance. All right? Maybe somebody's holding their feelings back. So this is somebody who's, coming and they're holding their feelings back from you. Maybe it's somebody in your energy you don't even know about, but for sure, this can be somebody that you know from a long time ago, but they're entering your life now. Again, as new. That's what I'm getting here. Your chair is going to be filled again. Someone new is entering your life. And this one is sitting here. This person's sitting, but they're sitting on money. They can be stingy, breadcrumbing you, whatever. This new person could be holding something back from you. This can be the same person, but they're coming back as somebody new, okay? But I still feel like they can be holding something back from you with the moon and the four, with the Four of Pentacles, like they're holding something back, either money or feelings. So just be mindful of that. What's this good fortune? Yeah, positive changes are afoot. Don't dwell on the past. Time to move on, they're saying. Good fortune, time to move on. All right, with an open heart, be vulnerable. Speak your truth, okay? Speak your truth. Because judgment is here. You're awakened. You're awakened to something. And it can be in November, all right? This can be in November, as somebody new can be coming into your life. And it can be same sex, all right, in November. It can be same sex. Or you can be in a same sex relationship right now that's trusting and loyal. And you guys, have an open heart with each other, okay? Unconditional love, exploration of the taboo, not easily accepted. Yeah. Same sex love. All right. You can be in a same sex love, or you can be, November, finding this in November. Okay, awakening to this new love. Zipper. Okay, zipper. Opening up sexuality. Sex life getting better. Reigniting your sex life, so yeah, for some of you, this is happening. Right above that is heart, and then of course, is the devil. And you might be conflicted, thinking that, you have multiple choices here. Maybe you're hot and cold about this whole situation, this same sex situation. Maybe you feel like it's toxic, but there's a love, deep affection, and caring and loyalty with this. This can be friends becoming into lovers too. I see a blonde and a brunette here. Somebody loves the color gold, or they wear a lot of gold. Something to do with a zipper. Maybe so this person wears a lot of zippers or something to do with a zip up, maybe a one, I don't know, something to do with zipper guys. I'm seeing zippers though. Okay. Maybe somebody, I feel like there's a seamstress. Somebody does crafting. Maybe they sew, swing, back and forth attitude. I feel like, hard times deciding, mood swings. Mood swings. And this is with your sorrow, your depression. Somebody here can be bipolar, can't sleep at night, pay attention to your health, with the mood swings. And, can't sleep at night, grieving, anxiety, despair. I feel like somebody here is like back and forth that has like bipolar or something. I'm getting that. And they want you to pay attention to the health. Okay. You're having a hard time deciding, maybe. That's why you can't sleep at night. Some of you, yeah. That's why they want you to pay attention to your health, toxicities around you. Death. Look at that. Death. This is under the distracted, change, delays with the Knight of Swords. This person coming at you with disappointed in some affair. The Scissors. Powerful changes. Something, coming to an end. That's right. The Scissors. You're cutting something out. Roles are shifting here. So roles are shifting. You're cutting something, something is coming to an end. You're cutting something out of your energy, guys. All right? You're changing something here. You're changing something. So changing something. You're cutting something out here. There's death. That means something's coming to an end. It says, something's coming to an end and powerful changes. What's this family matters with the moon and the forgiveness spirit? What is this? The apology. Ghost. Yeah. Issues from the past. That's why they want your forgiveness with the illusions that they gave you. And it might have been something with the family, with their family or your family. But there's issues from the past that were unresolved problems. Regret and guilt. Yeah, look. Regret and guilt. And that's why they're apologetic. They want your forgiveness because they feel they want a second chance. All right, they were sidetracked. There's something issues from the past though, and that's why they're returning. They're sorry. They're unresolved problems from the past here that needs forgiveness. Look what fell on the floor. Huh. Faceless. All right, faceless. It means it's never staying the same. Wishes that keep changing, undefined and undecided, with the making amends, your second, second chances here. Wishes that keep changing. This person, is faceless, never staying the same, this person. I feel like this person, again, I feel like bipolar. That's what I'm getting here. This person, never stays the same. 1 minute they're good. The next minute they're crying. And the next minute, it's back and forth here, hot and cold. Yeah, hot and cold. Ice is here. Life situation on standstill, emotional detachment, frozen in your actions. This can be you. All right. Let's see what this says here. Yeah, it's saying time to move on. Tires, Don't dwell on the past. Positive changes are afoot. And then, and it's going right into the same sex card. Like somebody's running towards there, So for sure, somebody's the same sex here or bisexual. So something is around the corner, attracting the right things and bringing closer together. That's right. Positive changes are afoot. That's right. Something's, coming, good fortune, you know, being vulnerable here. Something's going to be clear to you, mentally clear. So something's drawing closer to you guys. All right. Don't dwell on the past. You're bringing something closer together. You're attracting the right things now. So something is right around the corner. All right. Something's right around the corner. So it's time to move on. Don't dwell on the past. Positive changes are afoot. Okay. Legacy. You're definitely dealing with an Aries. And you might have Aries in your chart, okay? Or you're probably dealing with an Aries, or they have Aries in their chart, but contribution to future generations and ending impact. Earthly possessions as a legacy that's about to be coming. November, again, a judgment. Maybe you have a lawsuit coming, okay? Something's coming though, some kind of earthly possessions. Yeah, you're getting close. Something's bringing it closer too. Maybe there's a lawsuit that's coming to an end or something like that. A new phase of something here for earthly possessions. Tracking the right things. For some of you, you got a job. Maybe a new job or something, a second chance from another job. Just heard. What else? What is this? The masculine. So a man will play a role. This is under the devil, okay? And opening up sexually. So your masculine side, masculine energy. This is masculine energy. So this is some kind of devil with the masculine energy here. Conflicted. I feel like this person is playing just a sex thing. Sex life getting better. This is just a sex thing, I feel. That this person has multiple choices. They're buff. For somebody here, they exercise a lot. They're buff. They're sexy. They got choices. All right. They probably swing. All right. They're probably swingers. I'm getting transformation, undergoing a traumatic change, separation from the old life. I'm saying pay attention to your health. And then dying to the false self, dying to the false self. So you're transforming right now. Separation from your old self, and then right above that is mood swings and swinging back and forth attitude. So I don't know. Separation from your old life. Yeah, for some of you, you don't want to be depressed anymore. You don't want to be depressed. I feel like, for some of you, you're going to be maybe hard time deciding something though, guys. So Spirit is telling you to pay attention to your health. All right, pay attention to your health. Pay attention to your heart. There's going to be a separation from your old life as well. That's why you're grieving for some of you. Dreaming. Maybe you don't feel good because of that. You have anxiety and depression and you're going through mood swings because you're transforming or something happened that you had to, you lost something. You're grieving. Maybe you lost a loved one. Yeah, death, right above the death card is it says pay attention to your dreams, seeing beyond the present reality, pursue your dreams. So, this person can be coming into your dreams here. You can be seeing them in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, they're saying. So seeing beyond present reality. All right. So disappointment. I feel like for some of you, you're disappointed about something. And I want you to change that. Powerful changes. Change it. Roles are shifting. So let's say pursue your dreams. Pursue your dreams. All right. Some of you, you're ambitious, There might have been delays or whatever, but now you're defending your beliefs. All right. You might be disappointment with some affairs that you had, but there's roles are going to be shifting. All right. You're going to be getting out of this. You might have been distracted, but you're going to be getting out of it. Things are going to change. They want you to pursue your dreams. All right. And forget about this disappointment with all these affairs or whatever. All right. So just, take the action, be ambitious, go forward. There's going to be things that are disappoint, but don't let it sidetrack you, they're saying here. Continue to, to push on, to dream on. But pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to be significant within the next couple of weeks, especially up into November. Pay attention to your dreams, especially in November or up into November. Ghost, what is this? Two more, Spirit, two more to wrap this up. Give me two more to wrap this up, Spirit. Two more to wrap this up. What's this apology with the moon and seahorse? The ghost. Issues from the past. The feminine. So we got the feminine and the masculine here. This can be a couple. All right, but a woman will play a role. Your feminine side, feminine energy. All right, again with the same sex I'm getting, feminine energy. This can be somebody from the past is feeling very regretful, and this can be a woman. All right, feminine energy. This can be a woman who's feeling very regretful from the past, and it can be a family member. Okay, but this is a woman who is either very sorry. This is definitely a woman from the past who's feeling either guilty or, this is family matters. Somebody's feeling guilty a feminine is feeling guilty from a family matters. This can be a woman who wants forgiveness or wants to return, who's sorry for being mysterious or having or keeping something back or, a secret or something, or holding something back from you, either money or emotions. Small steps, that's right. You got to take small steps with this person who wants a second chance or who's controlling, okay? Breaking it down into smaller goals, building the momentum one step at a time. So one step at a time, they're saying. With this person, take small steps. All right, take small steps with this person because they can be holding something back. They can be controlling. They can want second chances. But this new person, if someone new is entering your life, they want you to, take one step at a time this time. One step at a time. All right? Don't jump. Go slow, they're saying. Take very small steps with this person, breaking it down to smaller goals or smaller steps, building the momentum to it. You might be building the momentum to it right now as well, okay? To this newfound love or whatever. And something to do with November. Something's going to happen in November. And it's going to be good, okay? It's going to be good. It's either going to be a newfound love, a judgment, money, something. Maybe a dog might be coming into your life in November, but something reliable in November, something that's loyal is coming into your life in November. Okay? All right, let me give you a spirit animal. This is an animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing. Okay? Let's see. What spirit animal for Libra we have? Hippo. For some of you, you've probably been seeing a hippo on television. You're going to see a hippo maybe online, television, a book, wherever in your life, in the 3D, maybe in a zoo, but skills. Skills, all right? With knowledge, confidence, perseverance, and strength, you can pursue your goals with resilience. All the resources are already within you. So you have all the resources that you need, okay, within you. So this is some kind of skill and knowledge that you have. You can pursue any goals that, because of your resilience, All right. Don't let the toxicity and the grief and the depression get to you. Don't get sidetracked. Okay. But there's change coming to you, and it can be in November. All right. This was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Let me know if it did down below, okay? In the comments or whatever. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, I'm going live soon. So subscribe and hit that notification on all so you don't miss any more of my readings. And when I do go live, so you can ask my spirits anything you'd like, as long as they're yes or no questions. Okay. I love you guys. Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. Okay. Mwah. I love you, Libra. I will see you soon. Peace out, my babies. I'm going to have to turn it off up here because I can't find the thingy. Peace out, guys. Love you.